And this is literally my dream coming true. If you asked me 3 years ago, "What would your dream be?" It would be exactly the position that I'm in today. Today, I started kind of working for free with somebody else that I reached out to many, many times in the past asking if I could work for them for free. And now they are reaching out to me because of the reputation that I've built in the space, asking if I can help them with what they're trying to do because they see that I'm doing a good work. And these are people that I respect so greatly. So it feels so incredible. Next week, I'm going to St. Bart's, where literally only hedge fund billionaires live. I mean, that's literally the only people who live there. And that is like a dream to me to hang out with these actual people who are legends in the space and get to hang out with them for a weekend. And then I have another event in the Bahamas right after that where it is $50,000 a year to get into. And I'm invited because I work with people who own it or are hosting the event. And this is literally my dream coming true. If you asked me 3 years ago, "What would your dream be?" It would be exactly the position that I'm in today. Exactly. And just to show you that hard work actually does pay off. There is immensible amounts of luck that are involved. So don't get me wrong. If you say you are lucky, you are the rightest person in the entire world. I was born a white male at the perfect time because the age of social media that was coming in. I could have been born in Afghanistan, and I guarantee I would not be where I am today. So if you're born in America, that is already step one. You have won the lottery, and there's literally nothing else you could say to convince me, regardless of your economic stature being brought up, because you have a better opportunity than anywhere else in the world. Two, we were raised in a digital age where you don't have to go to school. Quite literally, the best time in history to be a young person because there are so many big business owners who are willing to take on apprentices. Exactly what I've done. So every single thing in my life is the luckiest it could be. But reflecting objectively on it, I am living my actual dream. Yet, this is my dream coming true from 3 years ago, and all I can think about is the future. Think about that. I need to say that one more time. I need to remind myself because 3 years ago, the life that I'm living today is quite literally my dream life. You know, when you're thinking, "Hey, I wanna be doing this, this, and that," this is exactly what I pictured. Step by step by step. Couldn't and it's actually better than what I imagined. My life is better now than what I dreamed of 3 years ago, and I still think I'm a pathetic loser and only think about the present. Fuck. That's a that's actually pretty deep. What I mean by that is even if I accomplish the goals that I have set for myself right now, and I get to the my dream life that I'm thinking of a few years down the line, if I accomplish that, then I'm going to have a new target that I'm trying to chase because I'm realizing that right when I hit a goal, it probably feels good for a week or two. But then you're like, oh, I need a new goal. And then you want to hit that goal. And that's the stage that I'm in right now. And I can't absorb and take on the present while still trying to produce that future outcome that I want. This is something that I'm really, well, I haven't even started working on it, but I'm thinking about it very, very actively. And I need to put a lot more emphasis on living in the present and understanding that I'm living the dream life that I wanted so bad. So absorb it and take it in and really grasp the opportunity that you are having right now because everything is great and there are going to be incredible bad times that come. That is inevitable in life. There is only so when things are this great, you have to acknowledge it, or I guess I'm telling myself this as the online therapist to myself. Acknowledge how great things are going now because they are not always going to be this way. There are going to be huge hardships that come. And what will you do when that happens? You better fucking do better, right? Because you tell yourself and you're fucking stating to the world that you're this great person, but you're not. You're a fucking pussy, a coward. Shit, man. It's incredible. So, what do you do now? Now that you realize that you're living the dream life that you always wanted, yet you can't get the future off your mind. Fuck, if I had the answer, I'd give it to you. Does anyone else have an answer to this question? Because I don't. I wish I did. Fuck, my life would be a whole lot easier if I had it. At least I'm asking the right questions now. How can I both reconcile living the life that I always wanted, which is my dream life, as I per se, yet at the same time striving towards a future goal? I guess either way, I'm going to want to do better and expand my knowledge in every aspect because I was so happy today when this guy wanted to have a call with me. And then afterwards, he was like, "Holy shit, that was great." And we need to talk way more. And now he's setting up WhatsApp group chats with a bunch of other people. And it's a very exciting opportunity that I'm getting myself into. Incredibly exciting. This is someone that he recently followed me on Instagram. And all you see in our Instagram DMs are, "Hey, I think that if I could work for you doing this and that," and this is when I was actually starting to get smarter towards the end of my journey before I found a mentor, when I was telling him, "Hey, I think I could provide X value for you because I think that would really increase X, Y, and Z." And there's quite a few DMs of me going and saying, "Hey, just checking in, making sure everything's okay. Wanted to know if you saw this and what your thoughts are." And now I don't know if he saw those because I haven't reached out to him on Instagram, but now he's reaching out to me and we're having calls. And it's just so fascinating how full circle life goes. And I think I'm going to be able to provide him so much value. And then in return, how much will I get to learn? It's just remarkable. It is remarkable. So just to tell you, hard work does pay off, but it will never seem like it pays off, which is the weird thing because I don't know. Are other people the same way? Are you? When you think, let's say you accomplish something big, how long do you sit on that accomplishment? Or how quick are you to say, okay, now we have to do this? Is this a me thing or is this everybody? I truly don't know because I'm only in my brain and I can't think for anyone else. But that's the way I think. Fuck. The second I hit the biggest goal I could imagine for myself, I probably reflect on that for about 25 minutes. I'm like, wow, that feels good. Oh, this sounds way better though. And there's some things that I'm incredibly content with. Whereas business, I feel like nothing is ever enough. I don't know if there's some number where if I'm doing X or if I grow my business to X amount of employees or X revenue, I will be satisfied. Maybe when I have zero economic worries anymore, when I've retired every single person that I care about, when uh, I can purchase anything that I want, when my monthly income is so far obscenely high that no matter how much money I spend, it isn't enough. Then I will probably have a different goal. But we're not there yet. And I'm still thinking about the future while I'm fucking making this video. I can't reflect on the present or the past like I said I was going to. Everybody has their problems. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Everybody has their problems. What are yours? Because I'm sure there's something that's limiting you from going to the next level. Is it your laziness? That's what I equate most of myself to. The lack of discipline. It's not motivation that you're lacking, it is discipline. Is that what you're lacking? I lack discipline in a lot of aspects. Is it that you just don't care? That there's nothing that really excites you? But, I mean, shit, I don't know. Something that is, if you want to go anywhere in life, or I don't know. I don't know if this is true or not, but this is a statement I'm going to make. I think if I want to get anywhere in life, I'll phrase it this way. I have to be able to understand the why questions. Why do I want to do this? Because if I don't understand the why aspect, I don't think it's possible to maintain the discipline that's needed to get there. Because for me, my discipline comes and goes dependent on my goal and mission oriented statement. So if I can answer the why this goal is important, then I can easily maintain discipline because anytime I'm doing something else, I can reconcile it saying, is this going to achieve my mission, my goal that I understand why it's so important that I achieve? And if I don't have that rationale behind it, the discipline will go if I don't enjoy it greatly. But I will tell you something. A lot of people say, oh, business doesn't excite me. I think it does if you just keep on working towards it. Some people are great, like number 2 or 3 guys on a big business, but that's still just coming down to getting skills. This isn't the point of the video, though. So I'm living my dream life that I always wanted, yet most of the time, utterly unsatisfied. You gotta be able to hold multiple viewpoints at once. So, fuck. Uh, let's see how this develops in 1,000 days because if I had to bet, maybe someone will clip this in 1,000 days and we'll find out how my new aspect on different things are because I change. My ideas develop so quickly doing these videos. And it's such a powerful tactic to getting to understand both yourself better. I would say just getting to know yourself better because just thinking in your head is great, but there is nothing like saying it out loud. I've come so many revelations in just 17 days. And 1,000, fuck, I don't know where I'm going to be. That's an example of having a why that I have to get to 1,000 days. I don't yet have one. I am motivated right now to continue, and I'm telling myself there's harsh consequences if I don't do the 1,000 days, but I don't yet have a great reason as to why I have to get that. I know deep down that there's something there. I just don't know what. So it's tough for me to provide a why. And so when shit does get tough and my schedule gets so busy where my nights are so full, maybe I'm just like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I can't do that though. I need to stay disciplined. How? I need to understand the why. Look at this. Another fucking revelation mid video. Life is great. Goodbye.